Hi guys, welcome back to Huddle TV. Today is the big day. Helgi, welcome, welcome. How's it going, my
Thank
friend?
you. Good as you can imagine.
Yeah, we were talking before the game. We were like,
Like
let's see how
like
this
like,
goes, didn't it?
like you say in the UK, I'm absolutely buzzing.
Buzzing, yeah, buzzing.
Absolutely buzzing, mate.
Oh man, amazing, man, amazing. To be honest with you, I thought we lost it at some point, but
Yeah,
yeah, that was good.
it,
That
it
was a
was
good finish.
one of the things that was shocking to me was when we let in the 1-1 goal. Um, you know, previous PTSD comes in,
Oh, you should
and
see my face.
you see the people, players. I, like when it went to 1-1, I was more expecting us to lose 3-1 than to just keep it 1-1. That's how.
Yeah,
You get me? And it was so shocking that you could. Because up to that goal, I actually felt like we were going to let in a goal. Because you
yeah,
could see Bruno getting tired. You can see. So I was expecting that goal. But what really surprised me was when we let in that goal, it was like the whole team just got better from there on.
yeah.
And I didn't expect that. Instead of the heads turning like they always do, we actually got better. We actually tried to attack more. Which was crazy to me. So I just loved. That's like one of my key points from today is like the reaction from the players
I don't know
to
if you if you I don't know if you not noticed, but like when um they changed their formation to 4-4-2,
yeah,
Liverpool,
but
and
yeah,
I think Gary Neville was saying or commentating, like he was saying because because they changed their formation to have two strikers, there was going to be a lot of gaps in the middle, and I think Cunha was getting in quite a lot. It just was not taking them, but
no,
like there was a lot of opportunities.
yeah, I and also I in the first half I saw that we defended in a 4-4-2. That
Yeah,
was quite I think that was very interesting and it worked very good. So because Delict was almost playing like a right back. So
yeah,
we had like kind of Delict as a right back, and then Dalot went left back, and then we had Maguire and Shaw in the back four, and
yeah,
then Ahmad and Mount was at the wingers, and Mbumo and Cunha on top defending. So it was a clear 4-4-2 in defending, which I thought was very like a brilliant move by um,
Amarin.
by Amorim, because the thought was 100% not to let Van Dijk and Konate just push up. So
Yeah,
when we had both Mbumo and Cunha up there, they couldn't ever leave us free. And uh, there was another channel that like a tactical type of channel that wanted me earlier. What?
United. United, Cass, you need to behave yourself, mate. Coming out of the closet. We did you guys a favor today. He's an Arsenal fan, by the way.
Yeah,
We did you guys a massive favor today, man. Let's see if you guys gonna win the league or what.
no, they're gonna bottle it.
Listen, this is not gonna be a better chance for Arsenal than this year because City ain't doing much. Liverpool, obviously, like they're
City,
struggling.
I've said, you remember before the season or we had this prediction thing. I said City. I said City. Believe
Yeah,
me, they are going to win. When you have a striker that scores almost 40 goals, and the teams competing is a boring set piece team in Arsenal and a shit Liverpool team, City
mm,
are going to win with Haaland. Like, even if the City isn't as good as they used to, they're still better than. Yeah, I believe so at least, and
but
I think also maybe Arsenal will try to go a bit far in the European Cups, because they are like in the mindset they want to win a big trophy, so they are going to go kind of all in on both Premier League and Champions League, and I think during the season that they will try to go all out on Champions League at one point, maybe, and then City will run from them in the league. I don't know.
Yeah. To be honest with you, like, what would you think? What do you think of the lineup? Obviously, when I saw the lineup, I was like, "Oh my god, this is going to be a problem for us."
Yeah,
So,
uh,
especially starting with Harry Maguire and Delete, and I was thinking Liverpool got a lot of fast players.
yeah.
I was thinking, you know what I mean?
No,
Like this is
my
asking for trouble.
my worry was I think Shaw has been shit this season, so I was worried about him. Dalot is like
Do you know what? Yeah.
my cat has more IQ than Dalot.
Mm,
Um, so I was worried about that, and I was worried about Maguire as well. But I remember thinking it must be because Liverpool also good at corners as well.
yeah.
So it may be not that stupid to start with him. And Isaac isn't lightning quick. That
It's cooking
both
both of them.
Delict, yeah. But the thing I was very happy with was that during the week I was on like a tactical United YouTube something
Yeah.
as a guest, and everyone in the chat and the panel was strongly disagreeing. Everyone had a different starting 11, obviously, but I was the only one in the comments and that said I want to start without Sesko, and I get pelters for it. And I said, but Sesko is going to stand up there alone
Yeah.
and just we are going to kick long on him, and he's going to like lose to like Sesko's biggest strength is pace and heading, and
Yeah.
Konate and Van Dijk's biggest strength is pace and heading. So I just thought
It's gonna cancel
playing,
itself out.
yeah, so
Yeah. It's gonna be a battle.
Playing Cunha would give them more troubles
Oh
along
yeah, and he did.
the. Yeah, and it did. And also I said if you play Cunha on top, you can play Mount in the Cunha role, and then Mount can drop deep and help Bruno to make us better defensively. And exactly
Yeah.
that happened. So people are like, I don't like to be I told you so. Do you know what? I like to be I told you so because I told you so. So I don't give I don't give two flying fuck.
You know what it is, yeah. I
I'm
think to be
happy
honest
with
with you,
it.
you know, like he's the starting 11. I think there was only two people that I didn't agree with, but obviously the rest of it, and I
Yeah.
could see his thoughts of like the rest of the squad. I think he did quite well. I think having Cunha there and not having Sasko, okay, fair enough, makes a lot of sense, and I think it was a good idea. Obviously, you never know how that was going to
Yes,
work out.
especially with that mount, because
Yeah,
if that was a Sesko on top, um, imagine then in the 4-4-2 press, for example, that when we got the ball, it wasn't then Cunha who received it; it was Sesko, and that
yeah,
wouldn't been as dangerous alongside Mbumo with in this type of game. And also Cunha doesn't work. He works very good off the ball, but he
yeah. He
is
keeps the ball
like a
very well as well. I like
very
that. He
offensive.
makes a lot of
But
runs.
but but he it, but he is to his core a Brazilian offensive player. So if he plays in that role, he wouldn't have worked as defensively as Mount. So that's the reason why I wanted to have Mount and have Cunha there and have Mbuma like a fluid three. And then when
Mm.
it comes to about 60, we put on Sesko and give them different issues, and that's exactly what happened. So today, me and Amram was very like aligned with the thinking, except for Dalot, he was shit, and
Yeah, I was
like
gonna come
always,
to that. To be honest with you, the two players I was saying that I didn't agree with, it was Dilo. So there was no reason for Dilo to play on the left because
no,
like they try to shoehorn him everywhere. Like that guy has to play for some reason. It doesn't matter.
he
Like
was
he was the worst player in our pitch, like in the pitch. He was the worst player. He made a couple of chances. Have you seen when the
yeah.
ball came to one
He
time
tried he
and he
tried to
misticked
he
it?
tried to assist he tried to assist Isaac.
Yeah, I see that. I was like, oh my god, just came off the pitch. Like he was stressing me
Mm,
out. Like everything he did, it was like it's like when he misses passes or he's tried to go back. So sometimes Liverpool are forcing him to go
yeah,
forward, but he's still trying to go back. And he like because they blocked the back of him and he's trying to find a way to go backwards. So he like just keep it move forward. Cunha's ahead of you. Like you got Mount ahead of you. Just pass the ball to them. He's in a panic all the time. And he almost assisted. It's like he was scaring the hell out of me. And then I was thinking,
Like the Isaac assist was almost like a, if they played on a team, it was like a perfect layout, like perfectly weighted. It wasn't too
I
hard,
only,
it
yeah,
wasn't too soft. It was a actually a perfect pass to him.
yeah.
Like they played on a team. I was like and that was inside the box. That
If
wasn't
he would
like,
have scored,
and
yeah,
also,
seriously, I would have turned the whole
you
game off
know
if he would
what?
have scored.
Yeah, me too. You know,
So
you
for me, it's
remember
like that guy
the
needs to get out of the team. And the only reason though I didn't agree with the second
100%.
one was I didn't want Maguire and Delete to play together. Like
No,
one or the other, I'm okay with it. Like if they want to start with Maguire and he's got Euro next to him, I'm okay with that. If he's playing Delete but playing Euro next to him, I'm okay with that too. So, but having both of them together,
yeah,
I thought that was going to be a bad idea, but it kind of worked out
me
for him at
too.
the end.
Yeah, the leaked kind of in Norwegian post match in the studio.
Mm.
The leaked was doing post matches with the Norwegian, and he said something interesting. He didn't say what I'm saying now, but it was like in between the lines. He kind of said, because they kind of implied that, oh, these types of games kind of suits your team more, with like being pinned back and just, yeah, everything, just have a low back line. And then he said, um I get what you're saying, but actually I prefer the higher line the better. But the reason why I think for this game I would say I agree more with Amarim than myself is that maybe for this game, just this game, he knew that we were going to get pinned back a lot more than usual. So therefore, it's okay to start with them at the same time. But if we did that against Brentford or Brighton or anything, then we would be in deep shit. And I don't think he will, because against Sunderland, he started with Euro, Delict, and Shaw. So I think that was maybe the thinking, that he saw that this game we actually can, we are going to be defending very deep and having a lot of corners. So that's why he wanted both of them at the same time, and he was right. So but
To be honest with you,
I
I
wouldn't
think,
like that often.
yeah, I think United. A lot of people think United sit deep and play low blocks. I don't think United play
No,
low blocks at all. Like
no,
it's like I don't know what they've been watching, but United, yes, you can pin them, but when they come out the ball, what scares me, the reason why I'm saying to you is like I don't want Delete and Maguire playing together. It's like we're always going to end up playing the half of the pitch because they do push
yeah,
forward quite a lot. They try to play in
yeah,
the other team's half, but you do not want Maguire and Delete trying to chase someone like Isaac. That's the reason why I don't want them. I don't because I don't. I never think United actually sit back and sit in their box. That was Jose Mourinho football. I don't think he does. This formation doesn't
no,
do that.
no, I agree. So that it's, I think maybe that comes from people and ex-players and pundits who only watch us against maybe
Just the
City
big
and
games.
Liverpool, where
Yeah,
the only times we actually do it. But most of the time, that's why me and you and everyone don't want Maguire and Delict to start at the same time, is exactly because we are not playing a low block. That's because we're playing a high line and we're scared to play them both at the same time. So
yeah. You need
I
someone that can recover.
but I think if you look at the lineups, I only think he have started those two in this game and one more game for the whole season. And I think that was against City, if I'm not sure. But I don't think, I think his preferred is Euro to Liechtenstein until
Mm.
Lisandro gets back, and I agree with that. Or I would rather have Masraoui out instead of Shaw, because I really don't like Shaw, but he was good today. Fair
Now,
play.
to be honest, yeah, I think the feeling is neutral between me and you. I think when it comes to Mazarawi, I can put him in a holding midfielder, Mazarawi, and I think he will do a job there. The
Hundred
guy's too
percent. I
good.
100%. I would
He doesn't
just,
lose the
you
ball.
think about you think about shoehorning. He would have, he is something I absolutely would shoehorn. Just no matter what starting 11, just put him there.
I think it
Just
was
have
Eric
him
Ten
on the
Hag. We
sides.
played
And
we played him behind the number 9. Remember?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
He, he used to play.
But I actually would die on the sword or what it's called. That I honestly think he could be like a 88 overall on FIFA on central defensive midfield. I
Yeah,
just think
I think he can play anywhere. He's a
because
total footballer.
if you think about it, also when he played at Ajax under Ten Hag, he played inverted right back, so he always went in. And when he played for Bayern, he played inverted, so he always went in. And when he played for United under Ten Hag, he always played inverted right back. So where does an inverted right back play? It's exactly where the six is.
Yeah,
It's
yeah. And to be honest with you, I think he
exactly
kind of
like
used him
if you were
everywhere,
to,
didn't he?
yeah.
He kind of used him.
So I
Kind of
just
used him all over the place.
and with I just had a like funny thought on Dalot is, when we won against City in the final, when we won against City in the final, or the Ten Hag moments that stand out for you in your head when we won against Liverpool, when we won against City, the insane wins where every player just made us so proud. I was just thinking, uh, like today, how is it possible that basically our whole team played to a 7 or 8, and Dalot was 2? You get what I'm saying? Like, in my point is,
Oh,
in big wins, it usually tends to, okay, this game the whole team turned up, but today was like that day where the whole team and the subs, everyone turned up except for Dalot was not average, it was shit. And I just think that's funny to like think to play in a match. You have played football before as well. Think to play like to win, for example, 4-0, and the whole team being so good, and you have been like beyond shit. That never happens.
yeah. To be honest with
It's
you,
so
like
hard. It's
it's
funny
he's the only
almost.
player that actually that I want out of the squad, and I think he's the only player the
Yeah,
manager likes.
yeah,
And to be honest with you, like it's a night that we won, we beat Liverpool, and last thing you want to be talking about is Delo. Do you know what I mean? Like we don't want to give him any
yeah.
attention,
That's true.
but yeah. What do you think of the
That's
goalkeeper?
true. But
Oh mate, do you know what? Yeah, there was only one mistake that he made, and it didn't cost him. Is
yeah,
um when I think Kanate put the ball in for Isaac, and
yeah.
he could actually come and collected that ball,
But he, but the thing that
but he still made the
I
save.
love, the thing that I loved so much was, did you see how few rebounds he made? Almost no rebounds in
You know,
90 minutes. Like, he hold the ball every time, like not even like fumbling it. It was like every shot he holds. It wasn't
yeah.
one. I can't even remember one rebound.
To be honest with you, I can't remember the goalkeeper or anything that he did, and that is
What?
absolutely fantastic. You do not want to notice your goalkeeper. You don't want to
Yeah,
see too much of him. You don't want to see him on the ball.
no,
You don't want to see too much stories about him. You just want to just focus on
yeah.
something else.
Yeah, and not the
Not the
after
goalkeeper.
like everything Unana did with the when he's throwing out his arms. I don't want to notice the goalkeeper. That's
Yeah,
why Pickford is the goalkeeper I hate the most in the world. He's everything opposite of what I want in a goalkeeper, because
yeah,
he makes it all about himself every game. Like when Everton plays, I notice Pickford more than like the people who score, more than Grealish, more than Michael Keane, more than all the defenders. It's like, just shut up and save and go home.
yeah.
Like,
Just the less we do focus on the goalkeeper, I see what he did today, and like
yeah,
he made a last ditch save, and I think there was none of that, and he kind of very kept it simple. He got the ball away nicely. His kicks were
uh,
quite good because he was very direct to people.
yeah,
Man, I was happy with that guy, man.
yeah,
I think it was a shame that he didn't get a clean sheet today, but it would have been wicked if we
yeah.
would got
But it
two clean
probably
sheets.
feels like that to him as well.
Yeah. And to be honest with you, like I think I could see the defenders are getting very confident behind him. They
I
know
was
that he can.
just about to say. I was just about to say that. I was
They seem
just about
confident.
to say that. You can see that Shaw is more calm. Maguire is more calm. uh, like everyone is more calm. They do this when they put the hands up, like,
Yeah,
and
they
let
leave him
him.
to it. I think there was a cross that one time was coming out, and he actually, I think it was Shaw. He let it go, and I think the keeper picked it up. I think the keeper must have given him a shout and said,
Yeah,
leave it."
yeah.
But imagine do that on Onana. No chance he would have done that with Onana. I think most of the defenders
I-
were like nervous all the time. They
I've
seem very,
I've
very
I've,
calm.
I've always said, like, to my mates when we watch football together, I said, if I'm sitting here twitching my asshole of watching Onana before claiming every cross, every ball, everything, imagine that's me, like miles away in Norway.
Mm.
Imagine the defenders. Like, it must be horrible because they know if he does a mistake or makes them do something, like the papers will be all over it. There will be headlines. They know that all of the time, and like I said to my mate, he started laughing today because he called me right after the game because he was talking about Le Mans as well, and I said, like, having to endure Onana and Bayern for 2 years, and then suddenly having Le Mans. I said it's like having a girlfriend that doesn't ever sleep with you to getting so. Yeah, you get what I'm saying.
I get what you're
Um,
saying. But
yeah, yeah, you get what I'm saying. Like,
it's one of those things where like
it's heaven.
yeah, I think it's the simple it is. The goalkeeper is I mean, to me, I love that, and I think I like the fact that basically the goalkeeper is keeping everybody calm. There's nothing going on. Do you know what I mean? Everything's very
Yeah,
simple. I love it. You know what I mean?
there's no you say if buts and maybes. There's just security, and uh, and it's crazy. You have to kind of remind yourself that he's
Yeah,
23. What?
he's 23.
That was at Anfield, by the way.
Yeah,
23, and no nerves. No, that is pretty insane. Because if that was Van der Sar or Buffon or something today, we would have said that's what experience and calmness gives you. But he's 23. That's crazy. With
yeah.
people shouting behind the back, all game shouting,
It's
like
Anfield.
Liverpool fans shout.
It's not the easiest place to go. Like, I mean, to be honest with you, like if you
You
look
would
at
have thought
Anfield,
they
like
played like you would have thought they played like Morecambe or something.
yeah, I mean, Anfield is one of those places where like is very very unfriendly.
Yeah,
So obviously, I wanted to talk about something else later. I'm just going to show you something later on as well. But yeah,
yeah,
Anfield is hostile for anybody. I don't care who you are. If you're a very experienced goalkeeper or group, like there's
yeah,
always going to be hostile. But so obviously, like this is a second win, and I'll be looking at the a lot of people was actually weren't happy about Sesko not playing after he scored two goals back to back. To be honest with you, I think tactically, I think Amaran today deserves a good credit today. Um, I'm still not
yeah.
convinced by him, but
No,
you know,
that's
in the
allowed.
day,
You can support. You can both be happy that we win and still not be convinced. That's within your right. It's not like we win today and you have to be all on board about him as well. It's like everyone is entitled to feeling whatever they're feeling like, but everyone's just happy we won.
yeah, 100%. And to be honest with you, it's very easy to be negative all the time, but like I think Amron wants to be successful, and we want him to be
Yeah,
successful. And if everybody can align, because in the day,
yeah,
it doesn't have to prove me right or wrong. It's like if he start doing well, then they're fantastic. Like, I mean, we can all get used to his methods as long as they're working.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean? It's like we don't want him to fail. It's not like I hate
yeah.
the guy or anything like that.
That,
You
no,
can hear me?
that's like with Dalot and everything. Yeah, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like with Dalot and everything when the lineup came out. It's like I wanted to be proven wrong. It's not like I want us to lose so I can say, why did you start with the law? Like, I would rather us win and I say, brilliant defending in 4-4-2, like praising. That's much better to win, and
Yeah,
then me having wrong about a couple of things. I don't give a shit about my own opinion. It's just an opinion. I care about United winning, and that's all. Like, yeah.
definitely. And
So
I think it is
so
the
that's
main thing,
why,
isn't it?
kind of, in the end,
Yeah, I think every manager got his
yeah,
own way of doing something. As long as like your way of doing something is successful, and you're getting a result, you know what I mean? It is what it is. I think Jose Mourinho was
yeah,
like very effective manager. He was very boring football, but he was winning things. That's why he lasted for 3 years. And I think people were getting a bit bored of
yeah,
him, but he was still winning things. Obviously, if he would have won the league, nobody would have questioned him. Nobody would have said, "Yeah, let's get rid of him." I think that's probably
no,
the finishing second and winning the Europa League. As much as boring he was, as much of a colorful character he is, I think people were very patient with him.
yeah, I
But yeah,
think so
I mean,
too. And
Amaran,
I was I
go ahead.
I was looking at I don't know if you can maybe pull up the next 10 games or something, if
Yeah.
you can do that, because I thought that was very, it gave me water in the mouth, because I honestly think I was doing a bit of Norwegian math, and in my calculations, we will win 8. We will have one draw and one loss of the next 10, and nothing is as Norwegian math.
So let me show you the next 10. To be honest with you, they're not. I think we played a lot of tough teams already. Like
Yeah,
the way the league's gone, we played a lot of tough teams. I think like when it comes to fixtures, we weren't very lucky with fixtures.
yeah. We have played Arsenal, City, Liverpool, and Chelsea in our first 8, and with 3 points behind second place.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, like with all of that gone, I honestly think we've done very quite well.
Yeah, and also if you think about, I think a lot of people forget about, everyone talks about like the biggest games or something, but I feel the most forgotten game this season is Fulham, because
Yeah,
against Fulham people seem to have a bad memory, because that first half against Fulham was so good. We played so good football. And I remember Cunha hitting the post. We had 2, 3 big opportunities as well. And on top of that, Bruno missed a penalty. So we could have been like 3-4-0
yeah,
to halftime against Fulham. And that game ended a draw. And against Arsenal, we were the better team. We had good chances. And Cunha was absolutely um, rinsed of a penalty. That was such a clear penalty.
yeah,
That tackle from behind. So imagine if we just, let's say, got the bare minimum what we deserved from that Arsenal game. It was a draw. That we got a penalty at least. But I think we should have won. But let's just say draw. And that Fulham game, we should have won like 5-0, 5-1, but it ended 1-1. And if we had just those, that would have been 3. How many more points? 2, 1. We would have had 3 more points, and then we would have been in shared second place with
yeah. I know.
City. Now,
I was looking at some stats over the week, over the last 2 weeks, where it was saying Manchester United, when it comes to the way they play football and its stats and
yeah,
chances
we're on top
created,
of
shots created, we were
we're on
like
top of
number one.
everything.
Yeah,
We're on top of every,
all the
and
charts.
also, and
Yeah,
all and all and also if and also in defending. So De Ligt has won the most headers in the Premier League this season, so that's another
Yeah,
stat. So we're both good, like defensively. We don't let chances. So it's not only creating XG, we're also one of the best, like defensively in not letting chances, everything. And also, you remember when we had Ten Hag, it was like we had 30 goals, 30 shots against
definitely.
us every game. And you remember that there it was always on 18th, 17th, or 20th in chance creation and everything. Like, especially, I remember the touches inside the box, we were always 20th. So
Yeah,
every metric under Ten Hag, and that was and also the year we ended the good season with Ten Hag in the league. I think we finished third. We were always like in 15th, 17th, 16th, or 10th or 12th in those stats. So we were well overperforming under him.
yeah. I
So
mean, the only worst stat that we got at the moment in time is we not converting our chances.
yeah,
That's the only one that we're like read at the bottom. We create
and
so many, but we misses the most chances as well. And I think if we
ironically,
correct that, we could be like third or second. That's the expected points of like how much chances we
yeah,
created,
yeah.
which is
The
crazy.
the
Like, I
cool
actually never looked at that
the,
before. I was looking over
the
the
and the
break.
cool and the cool thing about that is also that if that would have been last season, I, I would have said everything we're talking about now is still valid, but I would have said, yeah, but I don't have confidence in Garnacho or Xerxes or Ahmad or that they will convert all these chances or Højlund. But now we're
Yeah,
talking about Cunha, Sesko, and Mbumo just
yeah, they'll take
converting
the
that to
chances.
goal. And I have no doubt. I have
Mate, let's
no
give
doubt
shout to
what's.
Abumo though. Come on. I mean, what a player. Like we almost forget about the guy. There's a picture right behind us.
Oh,
Absolutely amazing. Like,
I
do you
could have
see
had
how
a
the guy
picture
scored? He
of
was
him
like,
like in my hallway at
I'm in
home. He's
Anfield. So what? So what?
Brian Field, Brian Mbumo Field,
Bro,
Brian
he's
Field.
scored the goal and he's like, so what?
Yeah.
It's Anfield. Who cares? The guy's a baller. I mean, aggressive. Bro, I honestly think if he's keep going, he's gonna be the player of the season for us. He's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
too
yeah.
good.
100.
He will score
I,
more
I,
goals.
I I said that before the season that everyone was more hyped about like Cunha and everything, and I said like Mbumo is just it's just imagine playing for Brentford and having like 20 something goals and
Yeah.
15, 13 assists. What what like
He's
Hazard in his prime, Bale in his prime in Spurs, Hazard in his prime, like none of them have been close to that in their
yeah.
prime, winning the league. This was for Brentford. That guy is insane, and that
I
wasn't
think he
just
was
one
behind
season.
Salah. I think it was behind Mo Salah last year.
Yeah, that was the only one. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
it's crazy,
he's
isn't it?
a- and he works like
He worked hard
his
today.
Darren
You could see
Fletcher.
him in the last few minutes. He was getting tired.
Yeah, but he does work like his Darren Fletcher or something that
Yeah,
just
amazing,
has to
absolutely
be on the
amazing.
pitch for running. He plays like a shit player. No, he works like he's a shit player that has to just work to compensate for being shit. But he's
Mm,
brilliant.
I
So
know
it's
when he gets on the ball, he's deadly.
and
But
and
yeah, more
and
goals to come from him, and I'm actually excited for him.
yeah,
So obviously
and his
there's a chart.
and his
I think
corners as well.
yeah, he brings him like really like they. I think there was a corner that he took. He almost come in.
But yeah, those games. So you see Brighton. So I said with my Norwegian Helgi math, we were going to win 8 of our next 10 and 1 draw and 1 loss. So Brighton, piece of piss, we will win 4-0 this game. I promise you, because
But they're
we are going
the
to
sort of games that worry me the most.
what? No,
Those are
yeah,
the games that worry me the most.
me as well normally, but I just feel like when we have when I'm getting worried, I just have to always remind myself we have Cunha and Bumo and Sesko now. We aren't like a little
I
puppet
like the
team
fact that
anymore.
Cunha is
Like,
back now. I think he looks fit.
yeah,
Yeah.
we are just because why I have to like remind myself of that is when we play against like Wolves, when they were in basically relegation as well. I
Mm.
always was like, oh my god, they have Cunha. Like we have to. And when we played against Brentford, I was like, oh my god, they have. I just imagine if I was a Brighton supporter or a Forest supporter who's the next gamer, when you see Mbuma, Cunha, and Sesko, you are afraid, and that means we as a team need to kind of be a little bit cocky, a little bit confident again in our side because we do actually have
Yeah.
like one of the best players in the league in attack. Like
Yeah.
honestly, not biased, not that they actually are. They actually are insane. Like they would start for like if yeah, you get what
You
I'm
know, to be
saying.
honest with you, the game that I'm looking forward to is the Tottenham one. I think we need a revenge
Oh,
on them.
I love. Oof.
We need a
I have
revenge on
no
them.
doubt we will. I win. I have no doubt we will win.
But to be honest, if you look at all these games now, so we got
Yeah,
obviously we got Brighton, we got Nottingham Forest, we got Tottenham, Everton at home, Crystal Palace,
Palace,
and West
Palace,
Ham.
who have been not good, and then West Ham. And if you go off a little bit down and see after West Ham,
Yeah.
it keeps on coming. It's like Bournemouth. It's like
So we got Wolves, Bournemouth, Aston
yeah,
Villa, Newcastle, Wolves,
yeah.
Leeds. We're not playing the big top
You get
teams
what I'm
for like for
saying?
a while.
You get what I'm saying? So it will be possible if
The next big game is 17th of Jan.
yeah,
Yeah. We got loads of games and they're all bottom of the table,
yep.
mid table. We could go on a good run.
And just imagine if we go on a good run, then our confidence will
We'll go up.
will go even more up, which means that the next game will be even easier than the last game, and we would just keep on going. And especially when people are like underestimating us, that it will go down. And I just think that um from to Christmas, I think it was the 27th of December.
Yeah.
Uh, that is a very good, easy or run against. So I think like in December, when it comes to Christmas, we can be fourth, third, even in Christmas,
Yeah.
and that's crazy. But I honestly
You can put
believe
listen,
it.
as long as we can put a good run together, I think we could be in a top four, top five. To
Yeah,
be honest with you, like we have to get European football this season.
yeah,
There is no way around it anymore. We can't be playing one game a season. Before we head out, I'm looking at an article that's out today. Can you see it?
yeah.
So this is David Beckham has been approached by the UAE billionaires to join a consortium, and he will be the face of a 5 million Manchester United takeover bid.
Yeah, I would personally like take a boat to Iceland and choke baby seals to make that happen. And I love seals. Like there is there is I would ride a bicycle on broken glass with my balls. Like there is so many insane things
He's
I would
saying things
do.
that you're willing to do.
There's so many crazy things, psycho things, like psychotic things I
I
would
just,
do
you know
to
what?
make this
Yeah,
happen.
I just can't see these Glazers going anywhere. I
No,
just
no,
can't see
no,
it. I just
me
can't see it.
neither. Because I actually know that like some investigative digging, but the redevelopment area around Old Trafford with
Yeah,
the plants and everything. I actually know because it's like public record. There is a document. Have you seen the document from 2017 with
yeah,
glaciers around that? And there is a document that already in 2017, so that's 8 years ago,
Yeah.
that they contacted the government about the area and wanted to do something about it, and they got rejected and declined. Um, I think a part of like Ineos is the best thing that have ever happened to Glazers. That's say that for sure.
They did a
Because
lot. They did a lot of dirty work for them.
like imagine if it was Glazers firing Ferguson,
Yeah.
stopping charities, stopping they suddenly, because they have a British passport and he has so many connections in the media, that he's just allowed to do that and blame on the
Yeah. No.
Glazers,
Even trying to get money out of the government. To be honest with you.
even though Glazers are their bosses. So they are
Yeah.
like, no, but it we are just we are just cleaning up previous mess, and it's like the mess is your bosses. So like you're working with them. So I just think Ineos is the best thing that has ever happened to Glazers, because now they are just allowed to just do anything they want, and also
Yeah.
the redevelopment area, which they have tried to talk with the government about since 2017. Now that Mr. Ratcliffe comes in, now suddenly they are willing to do it and
Yeah.
build a new stadium and redevelopment, which means when everything of that is sorted in 4 or 5 years, the 6 million we were selling for
It'll go
around
up.
Ineos, it will be about 12, 10 to 12. So they will almost double the worth of the club. So the chance of Glazers waiting on like a big payout in 3 4 years, but they just have to sit on their ass and
Yeah. I
wait
know.
3 4 years
Wait for a new
to
stadium to come
double,
in. Yeah.
to double the club. There is no way, unless a consortium comes out and says maybe 10 million now, they will be like, okay, maybe. Because if someone were to buy the club now, it would be like massively overpriced, because Glazers are like waiting for that 5 billion to turn to 10 million in 3 4 years, with Ineos doing all of the work, and they just chilling in the States. Like, it's not going to happen. They're not going to sell.
Yeah, but I think
They,
I think if they sell, I think that's Ratcliffe is he'll be out the window as well because they got this clause in
yeah,
the
yeah,
it's called the
100%
ride
he will
along
be gone.
clause. Yeah, so he'll be he'll
There
be
is
he'll be
no
out with them.
there is no say, like if someone from the Emirates or Dubai or whatever, or if it even if it's Elon Musk, there is no person who is sane in this world that wants to work with Ratcliffe. Like, the only
To be honest with
person
you,
they
I mean,
want.
I don't understand his motive. To be honest with you, if he was in this if he took this position that he's in now, if he has plans in the future to take over the rest of the club, okay, I say fair enough. But
Yeah.
if you would not willing to do that, let's say if this 5 billion now and all this whole thing from the UAE works out, and they say we're going to pay 5 billion,
Mm,
he has first option. So the Glazers can offer him the same option, say, listen, we're being offered a 5 billion.
yeah, because
You got a first refusal. Would you want to buy it? He
yeah,
probably
but
will not do that.
I've been like both in the pubs and like in the real world and whatever. I've been, when people have been discussing this, I've been like, almost been like, I have to just not say anything, because I just feel to call them stupid. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Because I just want to say, like, I just, it's almost like I want to sing it. Like, it's like, how do I say it? Like, if if he had the money to buy, like, why would he buy 20% and then buy out the whole club? Like, is he waiting on a big pay? Like, he isn't going to. He is filthy rich. So if he was to just buy it, he would just buy it
Yeah.
from the get
It,
go.
it,
You
it
get what I'm
doesn't it,
saying?
it doesn't
Is
make any sense, does it? Like why would
it's not like a underdog dude who is just buying 20%, and then he's trying to make up more money so he can one big day buy the whole thing. Like, he could have just bought the whole thing from the get go. His
yeah.
plan is never so people are
So
like acting
but
like
this
he's
is what I was saying
kicking
to you. This is
lunch.
what I was saying. This is what I was saying at the beginning. It's like Why would I want to work for another man that owns the same money as me? Like
Yeah.
they're billionaires. He's a billionaire. You're gonna do all the running the club for them. You're gonna take all the nonsense. All the abuse will go to him. Like he has to do all the deals and do the regeneration, the area. He needs to do all of that. He's doing all of that, and he owns 29%.
Mm.
Why do I need to do that?
I think
It's
the
not my
reason
club, is
is
it?
I think the reason is kind of like they have said you can get 20% for a good price, which he has done, if you take all the shit like he does, and we do this big project together. So I just think everything is a business. Like Glazers wanted this because business wise they wanted the redevelopment. Uh, Ratcliffe don't want to buy the whole thing. He just wants to be involved with United for like his brand or whatever, and to make money. So
But that makes
he comes
sense.
in. So if so, it's what we're witnessing. I just think, but I think honestly that has to do with me. I have a bachelor's degree in business, so that's my biggest like knowledge is in my degree is called business management and leadership. So
Yeah.
so every my thesis was about multi-million dollar businesses and how they're run, and that's what I've been studying for years. And I think everyone is looking at this from a United point of view, or that they want the best for the club point of view, or a football point of view. I look at this as a business point of view, as just
It
if
is.
we take the football away, this is just a collaboration between two families or businesses that want to make money, and it makes sense for the Glazers. It makes sense for them because they don't want to buy the whole of Manchester United because it's so much. So and these people have been wanting the redevelopment, and the money that Sir Jim gave to Glazers for the redevelopment is exactly what the Glazers couldn't afford. So it was just Glazers would have to sell without, because the stadium was rotting. They would have to spend a lot of their own money if Ineos didn't came in, and they didn't. So that's why they were up for sale, because they simply couldn't afford what was coming. And then Ineos came and gave them an out. Like, here's all the money that you need, and in return we want 20%. And when the payoff becomes from 5 to 10 billion in 3 years, we would have made a hell of a lot profit on just a small investment in United. So it's a win-win for everyone except the fans, the players, the clubs, the manager.
Yeah. But to be honest with
Like
you, like I honestly think is like you said, it is a business transaction, and yeah, Jay said that he kept them in.
100%.
Yeah, because basically I'm sure they were looking to sell at the time, so they didn't have the
They were,
money.
and they were, and imagine if Ratcliffe was another American investor, or a Russian, or a German, or a Norwegian. Don't just not a British one, okay? So just
Yeah,
imagine Ineos was German or Norwegian, and they came in. They would have been seen as enemies of the club for keeping the Glazers there
yeah,
from day one. And then they would have been enemies, like, they are keeping the Glazers in. And then, okay, and then the positive people says, okay, let's see how they do. And then they fire Ferguson. Norwegians came in, fire Ferguson, lunch ladies, keeping Glazers in. It would have been riots. It would have been shit show. But just because he's a British lad, uh, it's suddenly okay. So I just think, like, Ineos is seriously the. My point is, if the only thing that could keep Glazers in the club was if not a millionaire, a British millionaire protected by media came in and gave them the money that they were bleeding. That's the only way
yeah,
they could survive, and that was exactly the only thing that happened. So
yeah.
that's what people don't understand is
It's the
it,
perfect scenario that happened for them.
the perfect and only.
So
Like
do you think this UAE group are actually going to go through and buy United from 5 billion, or do you think it's just rumors?
no, I like I said, the my biggest one is the redevelopment thing. Like, why would Glazers
Because
try
it's
8 year?
all over the newspapers. I mean, UK papers at
Yeah,
the
yeah,
moment.
but one thing if is they maybe want to buy. So I can say maybe that can be true. But is it plausible that they, you get what I'm saying? Like, I want
Yeah,
to buy United,
we
but you get what I'm
we went
saying?
through that last time, didn't we? Where like there
Yeah.
was also some money available, but like they never wanted to sell it.
Yeah, I just don't think I just don't think it makes sense for like the Glazers to wait. Like, they've been working 7 years or whatever on the redevelopment, trying with the government, and it finally gets approved, and they are waiting on a big payday, and now suddenly they will sell United for cheap. I don't. They haven't.
Yeah, I can't see it either.
Yeah,
To be honest with you, if I was them, I would wait for the until everything happens. What
100%.
I think it was at 2029. They said they would complete all the
Yeah,
project.
just imagine, Assad, if we are suddenly in the Champions League, new stadium, we are back as United, Amorim at the wheel. Just imagine, and the redevelopment with pubs outside and everything that looks amazing.
Yeah,
They haven't lifted one finger, and then when everything is done, they can say, "Okay, now to the highest bidder," and they will be filthy rich, and they will sell the club and then bin off. I think that's exactly what
that
will
is a
happen.
scenario, isn't it? That's what it's looking like at the moment in time.
And with the concerts, like, there will be so
Yeah,
much like Beyonce and
it's gonna be a venue
Queen
to make
B.
money.
Yeah,
Yep.
and also with like, I think there will be in the future a lot more, not like Super League, but there will
Yeah.
be massive like football events, and with the Champions League, with a new setup, we will have a lot of big teams coming to Old Trafford weekly almost. So that makes me actually, when I think about it, even more pessimistic. That why would they even sell it when it's done? You get what I'm saying? Because it will only go up, up, up.
Yeah, I hear ya.
Damn.
Uh,
Oh, I
anyway,
don't want to think about that,
yeah,
bro.
let's leave that one there and see if anything else happens. Then we'll pick it up. So obviously today, Harry Maguire was given by obviously I don't know about your channels that you guys watching the game, but obviously the UK Sky give Harry Maguire the man of the match. Who was your man of the match before we leave?
Cunha and Bumo, Casemiro and Delict, Maguire.
So
Yeah,
if you have to choose one,
Cunha.
yeah, I'll say Umumo. I think he was my man of the match. I think him and Ahmed played very well together on that right hand side. They were very
I just
unstoppable.
I just have a call coming in here. I just
Let's go. Yeah, I think he was my man of the
uh,
match. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I've seen a picture before.
I was just kidding.
I've seen a picture before. I know you're Swedish. If you're from Norway, aren't you?
Yeah.
So I seen a picture before of Isaac. They made him look like he looked like a mixture of Isaac and Diddy online. There's
Oh
so much
my
stuff
god.
going on right now. I mean, just popping up on my
I
phone
lo-
is
I
it's
love it.
crazy.
It's like when I was just saying to my mates, like, when we don't have midweek, it was just like,
It's a long
oh,
week anyway.
imagine if we lose 4-0 today. It would just be like it would have been those where you just want to stay off the internet. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. It will linger
And
for too long.
now I won't go to sleep for like 5-6 hours. I will just soak up every, like, this happens so rarely, and it's like 9 years since we won at Anfield. So like,
Yeah, it's
And
because
I
it's
like,
good.
did
I
you?
remember the last game that we won there. It was Louis van Gaal overhead kick.
Yeah,
Mata.
Mata.
Yeah, that was a long
And
time ago.
Bruno actually said that yesterday or the day before that Mata has sent uh, that to Bruno, and he said the last time a number 8 really performed at Anfield. And he said
Oh, that's
like,
good. I like that.
yeah,
That's good.
and I like that kind of banter. And Bruno was like, because it was a kind of a preview, and Bruno said that Mata
That's good,
said
man.
like, it's time that uh, it's time that a new number 8 make us proud at Anfield. So Bruno was,
Yeah,
I think he was very good actually in the first half, and he was shit in the second half.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, let's hope we continue. Brighton in next game, and hopefully we'll do another one. Hopefully soon,
Four
this
nil.
like midweek, and then hopefully we'll do a reaction to the game as well. So, Helgi, thanks for
Yeah.
joining again, and hopefully we'll catch up next time. Make sure you like the video, guys,
Yes.
and support the channel. Good night.
Yes.